This speech is dedicated to my old brother, Jay. He's so old, he's the same age as hip hop this year. He's so old that he was born during the Vietnam War. And he's so old that he probably remembers these "you're so old" jokes. Cheers. Cheers to 50. Cheers to being 50 years young. You're probably halfway through your life, but look at all of the wisdom and all of the things that you've learned and all of the things that you've taught me over the years. It's all wisdom. You are the oldest sibling for a reason. It's the way you carry yourself. It's the things that you've learned over the years that you can kind of break down for us and share it with the other generations. And most importantly, it's your personality, your annoying personality. You see, my brother's a Capricorn. And this doesn't go for all Capricorns, but sometimes, all the time, he overthinks everything. But that's okay, because he overthinks everything and he thinks I don't think enough about everything. Isn't that funny? There's a difference of 9 years between my brother and I. He's older, clearly. And what a difference 9 years makes. You know, when I was growing up and I was a little girl, he was a teenager. And my mom used to always say to Jay, take your sister. And he had to take me everywhere. And I was like, I had this smug look on my face like, you have to take me. And then we'd go out with his friends, and within an hour, I was ready to go home. I didn't want to be there. I was like, I want to go home. And I was that bratty little sister, right? But he put up with me, and he took care of me. He kept me safe. You know, there's a lot of older siblings that maybe take their younger sibling out and they're like to a friend of theirs, they say, here, you keep her, you just make sure she's okay. I'm going to go do something else. I never remember him doing that. He always looked after me. He always cared for me. And although when I was born and he was 9 years old, he wasn't thrilled. He wasn't thrilled that I was there. He was an only child for 9 years. And then here comes little old me, and I kind of was a thorn in his side. He used to put me in the, I was in the playpen, which is a play yard now. And he'd shove it into the closet, and he'd hear me walking around with my diaper going swoosh, 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 swoosh. And I'd like walk around in the playpen, and then I'd be like, it's dark in here. And then I'd start crying. And then he'd open the door and let me back out. But I think it was him testing the limits of what can I get away with and how can I torture my sister. And maybe that wasn't the mindset then, but that's what it was. And so I appreciate you. I love you, even though you're old and you have arthritis. But I'm not far behind you. And I hope you have a wonderful 50th birthday. And I wish you much joy, happiness, health, wealth, wisdom in 2024. Cheers to Jay.